Gary Gragg here, down at your most favorite nursery in the entire world, Golden Gate Palms and Exotics, located at 425 Cuddy Boulevard, Richmond, California. Just in case you didn't know, I had to give a plug for myself. Anyway, but look, we have a whole nother avocado report, Reed avocado report. Come on in here and check this out. The date today is important. It's November 1st of 2020. And I'm still alive, haven't gotten the virus yet. I don't think I have, maybe I had it, I don't know. But check this out, look at this. Look, come in here, yeah, look at that, isn't that amazing? So, what does it say? It says, let's read it. Don't pick. You know why we don't want you to pick that? Because we want to see how long we can get that thing to happily hang on the tree. We actually have another one back here too. See if I can reach that one, right there. Do not pick. And look, oh, this is what it's like being in jail, I guess. There's its little younger cousin from the next season. So you have the dull, big avocado next to the small, shiny avocado. The shinier an avocado, probably less likely it's going to be ripe. So November 1st, these things started being edible in May of this year. And these are basically fruit that were born on the tree in April, May of 2019. So this became a fruit 18 months ago. Isn't that amazing? So what else have we learned? We've learned that you can hold your fruit on a Reed avocado tree, at least here in the Bay Area, along the coast, along the bay, for May, June, July, August, September. I have another finger behind the camera. It is October 6th. So 6 months. Can you believe that? 6 months. So one tree can give you avocados for 6 months long, and it is Reed. So it's kind of fun to play these games. Here's next year's crop. We had a huge crop last year, so it's being shy this year, understandably so. It's like a mom really shouldn't have a baby every single year. Maybe take a year off. Kind of a good idea, I think. That's what I would do if I were giving birth to things like this, or humans. But anyway, there's a fair amount of fruit in there. So and what's interesting too, we got up to record temperatures this year, and I just noticed on this side of the tree, this is the southwest facing part of the tree. It got blistered by the sun. Look at that, just blistered. You can see some of the damage up here. The buds are coming out, but that got hammered right there, so that's just gonna die off, no big deal. But it'll be replaced. There's all kinds of, buds that are forming for next year's growth. They're starting to pop out right here. Ordinarily, if you had time, you would be painting all of this trunk white that's exposed to the sun like that. We didn't, and it will grow through it. It just won't grow as vigorously in that spot. Now, it probably wouldn't have made a big difference if we had painted this section white. It probably would have helped a little bit, but it wouldn't have stopped this. This is the southwest side of the tree, and I think it got some reflection off this roof from the heat. We got up to like 108 degrees here. I'm gonna put on the bottom of this video a link to some commercial avocado groves in San Diego that the entire tree looks like that, because it got to 120 and just absolutely astronomically hot, hotter than it's ever been. So does that mean global warming is happening? I think you could pretty much say yeah. But anyway, that was all part of my business plan, by the way. Back in the day, in 1980, when I first read about the greenhouse effect, and I was gonna be warmer here, I thought, well, yeah, that might cause problems. But you know what? There's always a flip side. We'll be able to grow mangoes and all this cool stuff. So I always wanted to start a subtropical plant nursery. So time will be on my side, so to speak, and it is. We're able to grow more stuff now here than we ever have. And that's, I think, because of global warming. So, there is a flip side to it. And think about it this way. Yeah, in I think 12,000 years ago, they had the fastest cooling event ever. Just watched a documentary last night. It's all revealed in the ice core samples. But they lost a degree Celsius a year for 50 years. And that's when North America got completely covered by ice. Yosemite was created, Niagara Falls was created, A lot of really amazing places. But the Great Lakes were created. But the point is that if we were looking at a massive cooling event like that, that was not that long ago. 12,000 years is not that long ago. Humans were walking around. In fact, that's how they got here. The land bridge revealed itself because everything was locked up in ice. But anyway, not to go on too long, but don't fret too hard about global warming because the climate's always doing something. It's never staying static. Now, obviously, it's going up much faster than it should or ever has, but it did cool once at a faster rate than it is increasing now, which I find very interesting. And if we were going into a cooling event, they thought in the 70s, they were convinced that we were going into an ice age. Absolutely convinced. The videos are out there. The documentaries are there. They're old, 70s style. But anyway, global warming, I'm much happier that we're doing global warming than global cooling. If we were doing global cooling, we would all die. We couldn't grow anything to eat. So anyway, don't be all bummed out and hear about global warming. I mean, we got to stop it and slow it as best we can. However, it's much better than the alternative. So come on down here. Now that global warming is in full effect, you can grow mangoes, avocados, all this wonderful stuff. And guess who sells it? Boom! And if you want some flowers, try some hibiscus. I had a guest of honor show up today, and I just finished my Reed Avocado update, and I figured, you know what? This might be a good add-on to that video. This is Mr. Arthur Morrison right here. Arthur, where did you live when you were a kid, Arthur?
I lived in San Francisco.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about after that?
After that, I went in the military. Then I moved to Walnut Creek.
Right on.
And I've been there ever since, and I love it.
And you said did you say your dad lived in Richmond, or did you?
My grandfather built a house
up
on a hill.
Right on.
Above Standard Oil. And we inhaled the fumes.
Yeah.
When we visited.
Yeah. So you're yeah. And here's the interesting part. Arthur looks like he's about 80 years old. About how old are you, Arthur?
93 on the 3rd.
Woo! Look at that. Okay, so everybody wants to know, what's the trick? What's the trick?
Good bourbon.
Yeah, right. Oh, okay. So what's interesting beyond that, that's really interesting in and of itself, is that Arthur, why did you come down here, Arthur?
I came down here because I saw you on internet and your video told me how good your trees are.
Specifically, which type of tree?
It's the avocado, Reed.
Yes! And that Reed is right there. There it is. So we just made a video today, Arthur, where I wanted to find out how long these avocados will sit on this tree. I gave a whole bunch away, but I kept 2 on the tree. And there's one here, and there's one way back there to see how long these will hang on the tree. But when you came down here and with this, and of course, Arthur's going to live forever now because you start eating avocados. So you came down here and I'm like, I got 2 on the tree. I definitely have to give you one of them for coming down here. So I want you to go pick that one, Arthur. That one's for you. I've been saving that the whole time. See it? Go grab that thing. It's your first Reed avocado right there. This is your future. A little higher. Oh, right there.
What a monster.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just pull it.
Wait. What does that say on the thing there? It says, what does it say?
It says I'm sold.
Wait, what does it say?
Don't pick.
Don't pick. Don't pick unless you're Arthur Morrison. You're the guy that gets to pick it. Take that thing home.
God, I'm amazed.
They're hanging on there pretty tight, huh? Bring that thing out. Show the world. Yes. Arthur got his first Reed avocado. So anyway, he just bought a 15-gallon. I'm going to deliver that to him to Walnut Creek today. There, show that thing off. Let's see that thing. That's a beauty, huh? Right there. Whoosh. Looks great next to your shirt. All right. Well, hey, thanks a lot for coming down. I really appreciate it. And I wish you all the best in the next 30 years or so, and you'll be out there kicking butt, eating those avocados. Any last words?
Thanks for your occupation.
All right. Thanks so much.
You chose a very good one.
Yeah.
And not only that, you chose a great location,
Right on.
Point Richmond.
Yeah, who knew you could grow avocados like that here?
Woo.